Alright, my dudes, what's up?
You can throw the selfie stick away. You're in love with yourself. Look at yourself. You're looking at yourself all day long. You're gonna spend your whole life in the
He's
living
angry at
room.
me.
You can throw the selfie stick away. You're in love with yourself. Look at yourself.
That's working. And we'll plug in now the soundboard, so we should get the little, and then the bong, the boot up bong.
Ooh, I love the bong.
Yeah. Who doesn't, right? Oh. And
Oh.
there, we have a problem with the soundboard.
Woo! That was exciting.
So I haven't seen that happen in a long time.
That was awesome.
So now we know why the line fuse blew.
Okay, it's
Why is everybody parked here like an asshole? What the fuck?
Yeah, oh my god, double kill! Baseball! Oh my god! Oh fuck! Scared!
Okay, if you're one of the people that were laughing at this video along with chat, but secretly you worry you could get stuck in the same situation too, this is something that's really important to understand that I just realized recently that a lot of people don't understand this. If you have a vehicle and your wheels are rotating in the front, so as in when if you steer your wheel to the left, if these two wheels turn to the left, the response that you get is significantly different than if these rear wheels were turning to the left. Or I guess in this case, to the right. These are very, very, very different things, and they're very, very different behaviors. And one thing I realize is that a lot of people don't... I think that this concept is really unintuitive. And a lot of people don't understand this. And if you want to see a demonstration of somebody not understanding this... Aslan? My cars are so bad. Pretend these are cars. If you want to see a demonstration of somebody not understanding this, it's very easy to see when people parallel park. When you get somebody that, to like... So if you want to parallel park here, right? Do you know where you pull up to? So if you want to parallel park into this spot right here, do you know where you pull up to? How in the world is that unintuitive? Because we don't move via wheels, because we don't have wheels attached to our bodies. It's a very unintuitive movement. You can pretend that it's not if you for whatever reason, but it's a very unintuitive movement. Yeah, okay, yeah, close enough. Pretty much. You're supposed to pull up here, right? But you'll notice that when a lot of people parallel park, there's a lot of really weird shit going on. You see people will like pull up here, and then they'll try to like turn their wheels like this and go. Have you ever seen somebody do this before? And then kind of go back in and then play like the wiggle game for like an hour? It's like this is somebody that doesn't intuitively grasp the concept of moving wheels in the back to go forward, right? Although it's forward, but you're going back, right? Like people do this. Why would you reverse when parallel parking? Depending on the situation, sometimes you don't have a choice. Yeah, fuck, I can't think of one exactly, but I feel like I've had to reverse to parallel park before. I think reversing might actually be more space efficient, but I don't know if that's actually true or not. That sounds like that shouldn't be true. I feel like, don't you have to reverse when you parallel park? If the space is really tight? I could be wrong on that though. I feel like you have to though, don't you? The tighter the spot, the better it is for reversing. Oh yeah, okay. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, that's probably why we do it then. But yeah, if you pull your car up here, This is how you get in, how you get into your spot, and you don't have to wiggle for like 2 hours. But yeah, I think a lot of people always reverse. I don't think you have to always reverse. If you get enough room, you don't have to. But yeah, a lot of people don't grasp that concept of whenever you have to reverse a car, people get very, very, very confused. Why can't the car just turn the wheel 90 degrees and slide over? Aren't there some cars that do that now? How the fuck do you do it without reverse? Are you serious? Do you not know how to drive? What, you just pull into the spot? This car has 4-wheel steering. On a 1990 car? That's not a parallel park then? Wait, what? Yes, it is. Parallel park. Wait, what do you think the parallel in parallel park means? The entire concept of parallel parking is that you stop parallel to the car in front and reverse back. Wait, what? I thought the parallel in parallel parking meant that you were parking parallel to the street. Like, in these kinds of parking spots, it's not parallel because you're just pulling in, right? But in these kinds of parking spots on the street, it's parallel because you're parking parallel to the street. I've never in my life heard that it's parallel parking because you pull parallel to the car in front of you. Wait, what? Am I getting baited right now? If you pull into a spot without having to back in, then it's just parking. Wait, what? No, that's not true. Wait, hold on. Let's test consistency. So if this is a parking lot, with cars in it, and here's it. If you back into this parking spot, would you say that you parallel parked? I always assumed it was parallel because you're not parallel to your starting position. Yeah, more or less, right? Yeah, parallel to where you're parking from is why it's called parallel parking, right? It's typically a single lane and you've got traffic moving, you know, like this or whatever, and you have to park parallel to this, right? You have to... Wow. Destiny, if you pull over to the side of the road, you don't say, check out that sick parallel park job. No, but I mean, you're kind of parallel parking, but that's not really considered like parking at all. I mean, you just say you're parked on the side of the road. You wouldn't say that you pulled in on the side of the road or that you parallel park, but... Do you have to reverse or parallel park during American driving tests? Oh, you don't have to parallel park. I know that for sure. Not federally. I don't know about reversing. Parallel parking is the act of reversing into the stall. What? No, what are you talking about? Why would that make a difference? Parallel parking involves being in reverse at some point? I don't know, you don't. Wait, why? Wait, hold on. So, if there's a car here, and then say there's a car here, right? If you pull in right here, okay, and you're able to just go forward, you're not parallel parking here. It's just a, In my driving test 4 years ago, they made me parallel park as part of the test. Not federally. It's not a federal mandate. In your particular state, it might be part of a test, but... You're just parking. Okay, let's find some middle ground, okay? Because we're a new evolved debater who likes to find middle. Can you agree that? Can you agree that? Okay, how about we say this? You're normally parking in a parallel parking space. is that okay? All right, you're right. Never mind. Because this is gonna turn into a 6-hour discussion where I'm gonna want to fucking kill myself. Never mind. All right, we're good. We're moving on. We're moving on. Wait, so is this wait. So when somebody walks up to you, so let's say you're walking around the street. You're walking on the street, right? And a criminal and you're walking here, okay? And a criminal walks up to you and he puts a gun to your head, okay? And the criminal's like, "Hey, that car right there. Right there. Is that car parallel parked?" And he asks you if that car is parallel parked. Let's get in here. Are you actually able to know without having seen the driver pull in, and you don't know if he pulled in by reversing or if he pulled in by going forward? So if the burglar comes up to you and he holds a gun to your head and he says, "Is that car parallel parked?" Do you just explode? Do you take a guess? Like, how do you actually know? How do you actually know the answer? You would answer you can't know how it was parked. So a criminal, that's not the answer. So wait, so that's what you would say. A criminal walks up to you and he goes, "Sir, is that car right there? Is that a parallel parked car? The car that's parked parallel to the street." If he asked you, "Is that a parallel parked car?" You would go, "I can't answer. I don't have enough information." That would be your answer. Okay. All right. Fuck me, dude. What are we doing today? We're fighting today, I guess. Getting arrested? Should I ban this guy for a bad stream title? Or a YouTube thing? Oh my god, why would you rub a fucking Jimmy John? What's he saying? I don't want to pay for it? Give me my sandwich for free, motherfucker. Or is he asking for money from the register? Oh no. Oh, he's got a, is that a, I think he's got a jam. The cartridge didn't go into the chamber? It looks like it's stuck up. What kind of pistol is this? Is it? It might be because he didn't rack the slide all the way back. Is it even possible to jam a gun like that? Destiny, parallel parking is an action, not a state of a park. What? No, you can very easily make the statement that car is parallel parked. That's a parallel parked car. It's parked parallel to whatever thing you're driving on. Stop. I'd still be scared as fuck. I don't know if it's gonna fucking fire or not. Holy shit! Realistically though, but you don't know if the slide is gonna like jump forward at you or some shit, right? Realistically though, if he pulls the trigger in this scenario, absolutely nothing will happen. Well, actually, the slide might just come off. Maybe? No. Maybe actually? Could it? I don't know what type of pistol this is. What a fucking meme. If you don't let the slide go back fast, it happens like that. On all pistols? Watch 044.
We're done with this. I don't want to get into this.
Oh, wait, his little finger just memed like that? That his like this like resting the gun on your finger is like really fucking stupid if you're not, unless he wants to kill people, I guess. Now this is some real ass shit. This is a good fucking camera right here, boys. Damn, this ain't none of that blurry bullshit. This dude's fucking mom, grandma, and whole family knows who the fuck this guy is. Wait, oh, sorry. How much money did they actually give him? That looks like a lot of fucking money. Are these 20s? Oh, it doesn't look like that much, actually. Well, nah. There can't be more than, what, like $400 here, if that? If that? Does it actually say how much was taken? Nope. What a good employee. Still remember to take off his gloves before handling money. He's probably operating 100% on, like, instinct at this point. What a baller. You can have a camera installed on your doorstep? I have all of my monitoring in the back for when cats come in my yard. I need to blast them. Why does the robber have to be such a dick about it? The robber was probably also super stressed when he was doing it. Typically, people are like... Was his gun jammed? Yeah, he jammed it, boys. Do you think... Can we reproduce it, do you think? We'll try it. Why the fuck not? We're waiting for Steel to wake up. Having a firearm for home defense is pretty retarded. If you have a kid, because it seems like you have to lock it up so much that you're never realistically going to... Wait, are you not allowed to show firearms on stream anymore? I thought we've done this before, like plenty of times. Hold on 1 second. Is the only reason you keep it locked because of Nathan? Yeah, of course, so he doesn't fucking kill himself.
Hee hee XD.
Fuck, never mind. I feel too good this morning to ban people. Okay, I'm not banning all of you. I want to ban you all, but I'm not going to. There's too many of you. Fuck you, retards. Destiny banned me, plus whoa. call this my cat killer. 7005. All right, we're good. Are we all? Do we all feel comfortable now? Okay, so typically, if you want to field strip a weapon, I'm not even sure if I remember how to do this. You put your hand goes back here on the side, right? We do this, and then there's a little meme that comes down here, I think, and then it normally slides forward. I haven't done this in a long time. Oh, I think the trigger has to be pulled. I'm not gonna be able to do this. Fuck. Holy shit, I don't remember how to do it. Normally you hold back here, and then you just depress this thing, right? Oh yeah, fuck. I wasn't holding it back enough. And that's normally how you disassemble the slide from the rest of the meme, right? This is to do like the really quick cleaning memes. So the question we had was, if you only half rack the slide, is it possible to jam a pistol? I'm not actually sure. So we have a magazine. If we half rack it, oh, we did it. You can do it. So if you're, oh, okay. So now this is jammed. If you only half rack it, you can jam even a Glock, which is supposed to be pretty hard to jam, I think. Oh, we did it. I feel like I've learned so much today. Can you pull the trigger and see if it fires? I'm almost 100% confident that it wouldn't fire, but I'm not going to. But I'm not gonna risk that because I don't feel like putting a hole in my fucking wall. When you pull the trigger on a gun, what should be happening, right? When you pull the trigger on the gun, what should be happening is the striker pin in the back here hits the end of the cartridge, right? Is what's supposed to happen. But in that scenario, that guy's gun probably would have fired if he wasn't being careful. In this scenario here, where we've jammed the gun, right, by not racking the slide all the way, if you pull the trigger here, it shouldn't fire because the cartridge, the part in the back, the primer that needs to be struck by the firing pin, shouldn't be it's not. It shouldn't fire. There's no way it should fire. I'm pretty confident of that, but I'm not gonna sit here and test that. Because it sounds like a bad idea. So if you're gonna rob somebody and you want to look threatening, remember to fully rack your gun. Or carry in condition 0, which is the real meme. This is the only way to carry a firearm. We have 17 rounds in the mag. Now we have 1 in the chamber. You eject the mag. Put in an extra bullet. Because you might have to kill 18 people that day. You never know. Doesn't that shit jam your gun more often? Soldiers generally carry less ammo than the cartridge allows, so it doesn't jam? Wait, what? I've never heard that before. Show what the gun safety case looks like. Most safety cases will be like double hard-sided, like front and back, and then you usually have a lock of some sort on it. I have to keep my shit. I probably could lock it up less, but at least until Nathan is old enough to learn about guns, I have to keep my shit like really secure, so that he doesn't like get into it and shoot somebody like a fucking idiot. Just buy a gun safe? Fuck that shit, it's too expensive. Have you ever tried to take a gun on the plane? Yeah, you can do that. Not on the plane with you, but you can put it in a cargo. I used to travel with them. I never international though. Because the international gun laws are probably too strict. I don't know. This is what Destiny explains, but it's in Metal Gear Solid 3. Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Our team protecting the bay at all.
Do you think RNA's anger is justified? Fuck this. Too lazy.
If you're not the boss... Whoa!
You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you?
So this is actually a translation error. He didn't eject the first bullet by hand. He tried to inject it by hand. Typically, when you load when you move the slide back on a gun, what happens is you have like a magazine that feeds bullets up into the chamber or whatever, right? This is the worst drawing I've ever done in my life. And I guess supposedly what Oslo tried to do here is he tried to put in the bullet by hand. He tried to slide it back and inject it manually, which I guess you can do if you want to be like really cool or something. But yeah, I mean, that seems pretty risky. I don't know.
I see what you were trying to do, but testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
Is that even true? Why would you do that? Has nobody made a meme of this video yet? This would probably work pretty well.
Possible. You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do, but testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb.
Wow, nice name, excuse me. The robber already had a round in the chamber. He pulled a slide back and his hand blocked the ejecting round. Really? That's not what it looked like.
Our team protecting the bay at all costs.
We need to play some PUBG. Oh, I need to get my emulator working. That's what I really need to do. I can't. It doesn't look like it, right? His bullet looks just like mine did, right? Like he didn't pull the slide back enough. I don't know, dude. What kind of pistol is it? Does anybody know? They should be like a really bad advertisement for their guns, right? It looks like a 45. First of all, how can you tell if it's a 45 or not? Secondly, if it's a 1911, it's automatically a 45, right? And thirdly, that doesn't tell us what kind of gun it is. Is it like an H&K? Is it like a... Do they say H&K? Or is it a Smith & Weston? The situation is fucked, man. Do you pray to God that the fucker doesn't pop a cap in your skull, or do you try to take control of the situation by beating his hand to take the pistol? I mean, if you don't have any, like, formal combat training, you probably just listen to him, right? CZ75. We're talking about real guns, not CSGO guns, okay? Jesus. This isn't one of my subs, is it? Why is it so hard to rack a gun? Is there an actual reason for it? I mean, it's not... I mean, why is it so hard to rack a gun? I don't know. Technically, you only have to rack it once. If you rack the slide a single time, all of the rest of the rounds will automatically feed in, unless you're firing a bolt-action weapon. Well, by definition, semi-auto means that for every trigger pull, another round is inserted into the chamber, and then one round is ejected.
Elon Musk says we're living in a simulation. Elon Musk is building the hyperloop. Elon Musk says
Elon Musk
is the greatest engineer ever. Elon Musk wants holy fuck, Elon Musk space. Interplanetary Elon Musk send me to Mars. Oh fuck. On Reddit. Elon Musk he's a real life Mars. Oh fuck, I'm coming. Elon Musk hyperloop. The human race. Let's build a space elevator. Explore the universe. Holy fuck, we're going to Mars. We're living in the Matrix. Elon Musk, I fucking love science.
I have a question about racking. If you rack without a clip around, will it get stuck in the racking position? I think every gun is a little different. Or not every gun is a little different, but I'm not sure what's standard across all firearms and what's different between some. I know that on the Glock 17 and 19, if you, I think you have to pull the trigger. If you pull the trigger and then you rack it and another round isn't inserted into the chamber, then the rack will stay back. Right? But that's kind of like if you're firing boom, 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 and then you fire your last round, that's why the rack stays locked back afterwards, because there's not another round fed into the chamber and the trigger is pulled and the rack is back. I don't know if that's the same with every type of pistol or every 9mm, but I know that on the Glock platform, I'm pretty sure that's how they all work. If the slide somehow went back with the gunfire, so standard procedure for clearing a jam is step 1 is you unload the magazine, and then step 2 is you try to rack the slide until the round falls out. So it's possible that he could re-rack the slide and the round would correct itself and go into the and be positioned correctly in the chamber. That's possible. It's also possible that if he tried to re-rack it, the round could fall out, just fall out the side. But I mean, yeah, it's possible that he could bump this or hit the gun in the right way. That's why, like, it looks really safe, and maybe, like, from the internet, you could be like, oh, yeah, this gun will never fire. But, like, it's possible that he could bump it or shake it in such a way that that round kind of jumps up and gets into the chamber. That's not impossible for it to happen. With a shitty handgun
Here's
like that...
some money to get more guns, my dude.
Thanks. With a shitty handgun like that, there's also a risk that for it to slam fire. That's possible. I don't think Glocks can ever do that. Like, I think you can drop loaded Glocks and they'll never go off. But there are some pistols, I've heard of that, where if you hit it too hard or whatever, the pin can strike the thing and ignite the mixture and send the bullet down the barrel. I've heard that's possible, but I don't know which guns can do that or not. I'm not sure.
Tilt, like the final 1911 did.
Well.
Tilt, like the final 1911 design did. However, we do have the slide stop back in place. So when this pistol is empty, it does lock open.
Wow.
We still have the original early version of the magazine release where you pull this lever forward to remove the magazine. And it still doesn't have any sort of manual.
Does not pull the shell that we just fired out of the chamber. And so, again, we're going to be pointed at the target. We press the trigger. Nothing happens. That's mushy trigger. We look and we get brass slow. We get that thing.
Okay, hold on. So, Destiny, handguns can't fire on double feed. Okay, so here's the problem, okay, is we have, typically when you're working with gun jams, you have Schrodinger's jam. You don't actually know what exactly is going on until you've, one, inspected the slide, right, or the action, I guess, right, looking inside of it, and two, even if you see it perfectly, unless you're really, like, going to put it under a microscope and disassemble it, you don't really know if that bullet is going to somehow jump back into, like, if you rack it a little bit or if you bump it the right way, that, like, maybe it'll, like, I would treat every jam as though it could potentially fire. I would never assume that, like, oh, well, this type of jam will never cause anything to happen, because I would never feel safe making that assessment. If you know, like, way more about guns, maybe you do feel safe doing that, but I would never feel safe making the assumption, like, oh, well, this jam will never fire.
Going on. The old way to do it, which works on every single semi-automatic handgun, is lock the slide to the rear, pull the mag out, rack, reload.
Oh, so this is what we were talking about for clearing a jam, and what he just said is pretty standard.
With these striker-fired handguns, the much faster way to do it is push the magazine release, and while you're holding the magazine release, rack, and then reload. So that's all you have to do.
Do you think this guy, when he smiles, just barely, do you think he kind of looks like Matt Damon a little bit when he was smiling there, do you think? Just a little bit? Hold on.
And then reload.
Right there, you think? Maybe just a tiny insy-bitsy bit?
So that's all you have to do. Push it, push the magazine release, and while you're holding it, rack, reload. This works for all striker-fired handguns. Some 1911s it doesn't work well, so double check your 1911 to see if this is appropriate for your particular gun. And then the last thing, of course, is you're out of ammo, and then same deal. Mushy trigger, you look, you're empty, reload, get back on target, and you'll be back in business. Those are the 4 situations that can lead to your gun not going bang when you press the trigger. Figure it out, fix it, get in the fight. I'm Billy Birdsell, and this is Kanai.
Get back in the fight. Oof. I've seen the ice stuff. I don't know what you want me to say.
It was a little weird when they kept telling us and almost yelling at us, like, you cannot put that shade up.
Trouble on the tarmac as an American Airlines flight is grounded for a bomb threat, and passengers had no idea what was happening.
Yeah, in an ABC 15 exclusive, the guy taking off the flight at Sky Harbor says he was the victim of a prank bomb threat against that plane. American Flight 583 from Los Angeles to Phoenix sat on the tarmac last night as police searched the plane. Phoenix police say an anonymous threat came in against the flight.
The man taking off the plane is an internet personality, a live broadcaster who was streaming right before he boarded that flight. Well, he says that someone made the call as a prank. It's something known as swatting. It basically gets like the SWAT team to show up when you've done nothing wrong. But because this was on a plane, a lot of other people were also affected.
Do you think I should just give up IRL streaming? I mean, I don't know, dude. I love Paul, but I really wonder if he gets banned for this. Like,
there, well, I'm feeling way worse, but I'm still streaming. Yo, Grid, thanks for the sub, dude. Appreciate it. I don't know, dude. I might be on Terminal 5. I don't know where I am. I'm just on 53A. That's my gate. And I'm not sure telling you guys that is a good idea, but what can you possibly do, right? Maybe I shouldn't enable it. I don't want to sit at the chair. It's more comfortable to sit on the floor there where I'm feeling.
Like, what do you... Oh shit. I already know what's gonna happen. I already know what's gonna happen. I already told you what's gonna happen. I already told you what's gonna happen. I know what's gonna happen. Let me, before, I've never looked at this thread before. Oh, no, shit. I just kind of looked at it. I'm sorry. Hold on. Apparently, Trump was quoted as saying in the Wall Street Journal, "Hey, I'm a nationalist and a globalist. I'm both, and I'm the only one who makes the decision, believes me." Apparently, this is a Trump quote, right? So this is just going to be reframed as, oh, well, he's being so smart. He's redefining what it means to be a nationalist and a globalist. I think that's what he's going to say. I think that's what he's going to say. Or that's what his supporters will say. He's not using it like we do. We, or at least I, use it to mean someone seeking to move us towards one world government away from nation states. He's using it to mean someone who sees the benefit, as we all do, of globalization and wants to capitalize on those benefits. Yeah, I want to know, that's a good question. Can someone quote me some mainstream politicians who have stated the goal of moving towards one nation state? You can feel free to educate yourself. The subreddit is called Ask Trump Supporters. What? Rule 11. Sources required for factual claims. I didn't see that rule. I usually post to Ask the Donald.
I know that the
And he links a
principle of
1 hour video? Really? After the 1 hour mark.
I know that the principle
sentence was
this is where the challenge is to the open society.
Yes. No, I think it's an excellent question. And
wait, what? What are we talking? Why are we talking here? The primary reason he's getting fucked is because he's popular and in public a lot. I think Ice gets fucked a lot because I think Ice like goads it on like really hard. Like my last address got leaked, well, pretty obviously for like 5 years, but I never got swatted or anything. I mean, I guess some people called pizza to my house on either 1 or 2 occasions, but I don't know. I think there are certain ways that you can react to things. Like dealing with fan bases oftentimes is kind of similar to dealing with kids. Let me give an example. Let's say that you have a child. This is a very, very common parenting mistake, okay? Let's say that you have a child and the child does a behavior that you want to discourage, right? But it's also kind of funny. So let's say that a child picks his nose and eats his boogers, okay? So this is a behavior that we don't want to encourage. This is a behavior we want to discourage, and we want to prevent him from doing this behavior in the future, right? Discourage the behavior, right? So if you see a child picking his nose, there's a huge difference between going, hey, you need to stop that, it's not good, okay? Versus, oh my God, stop, that's so gross, right? When you're a child, okay, you haven't moved into this realm yet where like language is the only defining thing. And really nobody's there, right? You're very much going off of bodily reactions and body language and all of this kind of stuff. So if you see somebody laughing at you for doing something, right, you're getting a really positive reaction. You want people to laugh at you. You want the attention. You like the laughter. That's a good thing for you. You see a lot of parents making these mistakes when they're disciplining their kids, when you are, when the parents and like friends around them are like laughing and they're like, oh my God, don't do that. That's so bad. Because what you're doing is you're really encouraging that behavior in the future. When you're dealing with fan bases, it's pretty similar. In the same way, like you can't tell people like, oh my God, guys, stop donating racist jokes, it's so bad. Like you're gonna get more racist humor donated to you if you do that. Like that's kind of how it goes, you know.
and clearly the problems confronting humanity transcend the national borders, and because of the globalization of financial markets.
Why wouldn't you let your kid pick their nose? It's a good thing. Tell them not to do it in public. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't want him picking his nose and smearing it everywhere. I mean, I guess if you want to do it like in the shower, I usually blow my nose in the shower. If you've got like a tissue, that's fine. But
etc. Actually, the financial markets have become global. The economy, of course, has become global, but the political system remains founded on the principle of sovereignty, and that has very serious creates very serious problems, and unless we solve that problem, actually the global markets will disintegrate. But more than that, for instance, we are going to cook because of global warming, because we will not be able to solve that problem. It's not one that can be solved on a national basis. So we actually have to make some very important steps forward in the form of international governance to catch up with the globalization of our civilization.
Thank you very much. I want to excuse myself for those who didn't manage to take the floor. There are going to be 2 more lectures, so you're going to get the opportunity. Thank you very much to our colleagues from New York.
Nice, man. Gotta see the Alex Jones stuff? Yeah, I've heard. What is debate fascism? Is it owned by this person? What do you see? Oh, no, it's not even. It is known that a woman marrying up is more common than a man marrying up. In fact, a study on medical students showed that female medical students felt that as their status increases, their pelvic cell hardness decreases, while the male students had the opposite. Why wouldn't you link this study? That sounds interesting. Study pool of acceptable partners. Open-ended questions used to investigate male or mate selection criteria among male and female medical students. 40 students participated. Striking sex differences emerged in the sample's preferences, spouses, relative earning power, and occupational status partners. marital division of labor. The results supported the hypothesis increasing socioeconomic status of women does not eliminate and may not even reduce traditional sex differences in mate selection criteria and marital goals. Increasing the socioeconomic status of women tends to increase their socioeconomic standards for mates, thereby reducing their pool of acceptable partners. Increasing men's socioeconomic status tends to enlarge the pool of available acceptable partners. Based on these interviews and pertinent literature, closed-ended questions were developed and administered to female and male undergrads. Highly significant sex differences emerged in the sample. These sex differences mirrored those found among medical students. Nice meme. Oh, fuck you, Kyle. Fucking 3 messages from Kyle on Skype. What does that study mean? So the findings of this study, this is just one study, a particular study, although this doesn't sound inconsistent with what you would expect, although you should always be careful with that in psych, right? What this study is saying is that as women increase their socioeconomic status, they are more likely to be more selective in who they marry. So as a woman becomes wealthier in her life and climbs the ladders, she only views herself being willing to marry men that are also, I guess, I don't want to say of equal or higher standing, but of higher standing than what it was before. And then for men, as they gain socioeconomic status, the pool of females open to them for marriage increase rather than stays the same. Yeah, so typically women find mates of higher status and men find mates of lower status across the success hierarchy, and this is generally accepted in psychology. I'm not sure if that's generally accepted in psychology, but even if that is, it's still a question of whether or not it's a societal or environmental type of thing or a biological or genetic type of thing. Because you could hypothesize several scenarios where either of those could be the explanation, right? An evolutionary biologist might say something along the lines of women are typically the gatekeepers of sex and are supposed to be more selective when it comes to mating, and men are supposed to compete with one another for a woman's right. An evolutionary psychologist or an evolutionary biologist might say this. But like an anthropologist or a sociologist might say something along the lines of like women traditionally in society are always kept in shit positions, so it's to be expected that men aren't going to be selective based on position in society, since you always expect women to inherit lower positions in society anyway, or be in lower positions in society. So it would never make sense to choose only wealthy women because you expect women to be subservient or lesser. I don't know which one is correct. I mean, both. I would have to say that both are equally likely, right? Or I can't really make a value statement for as to which one is true or not without having studies to back it up. So I'm not even sure what kind of studies you could make there. Oh, actually, I guess you could study different societies and see if the selection of women is the same or different on societies where women have higher parity with pay than men. Maybe, I'm not sure. That's a Jordan Peterson meme. He has tons. Yeah, Jordan Peterson is quite the memester, and he's like the rallying cry of the like gender realists and whatnot. He's a very educated person, but I don't know. I haven't taken the time to like dive into any of his memes yet, or at least people say he's an educated person. I'm not sure. I don't know. I hope he's not like another Stefan Molyneux. The problem is that the type of people that like Jordan Peterson are largely incapable of deciphering intelligence or demagoguery, because the same people that say Jordan Peterson are very intelligent also say things like Ben Shapiro is very intelligent, or Stefan Molyneux or Sargon of Akkad are all very intelligent people, right? Who all have like very serious problems with their rhetoric, like serious structural problems with how they construct arguments and whatnot. So I don't know if Jordan Peterson is a good meme or not. I'm not sure. I'll have to at some point I'll look into it. What's wrong with Jordan Peterson? I don't know. I haven't looked into enough of his stuff. I've watched a couple of things in Jordan Peterson, and I haven't heard him say anything that's like glaringly fucking wrong. Not in the same ways that I have with the other three. Peterson was a Harvard professor. Yeah, and Shapiro graduated with a degree at Harvard Law. I think cum laude or whatever. So, but I don't know, dude. Apparently it doesn't mean much. I'm not sure. Cum laude? Is that how you pronounce it? Degrees don't mean anything. I agree. The only way to become educated is to self-teach yourself from articles on Breitbart. Definitely. Amen, brother. I don't know why. If you're only giving me a 7-hour video, should I just ban this guy from chat? Thanks, dude. Let me just listen to this right now.
Alright, hello everyone. This is JF. Today we're going to review a discussion between Jordan Peterson and Sam Harris. It seems that the first discussion was really poorly appreciated by people because it seems that a lot of people have come to Sam Harris and said that the kind of debate had went pretty wrong, and that they're kind of nitpicking on some details about truth and about knowledge. But on my end, I didn't find that the discussion was useless. I did find that it was very erroneous into.
I think a good starting point is this. It actually leads directly into this claim about not being Darwinian enough, but it's the concept of truth. I've heard you say in a variety of ways that religious truth isn't scientific truth, and that the difference here is that science tells you what things are, and that religion tells you how you should act. So let's talk about that, and I think that does connect to this Darwinian concern of yours.
So that's a fair representation by Sam Harris, and that I would agree with. If you want to extend the word truth to mean that kind of stuff, then we could say, okay, well, there's truth of the kind that are statements that are objective about the world, and there's truth that are moral and that tell you how you should act. Now, one is forced to recognize that these two things have some sort of separate existence. There are things about the world that do not influence at all how I should act. There are other things about the world that are purely about how I should act. So, for example, if someone says, do not do to others what you wouldn't want done to yourself, this is telling me nothing about the world. There's no factual statement in the scientific sense or empirical sense there. It's purely a moral statement, and it's a statement about what I should do. So we have to agree that there's two categories of things here. So De La Salle Dead is asking, do you think people are fundamentally irrational or rational? Well, I would be careful with the word fundamentally here. I believe that there's a...
I think that Jordan Peterson's study on the personality traits of people tend to lean right/left politically. Wait. Jordan Peterson's study on the personality traits of people that tend to lean left or right politically is pretty interesting, though. Oh, okay, never mind.
You have brains that evolve. People have evolved to be a certain way. In some instance, evolution can have driven inside of you the structures needed to be rational. So that rationality expresses itself in certain contexts, like being a math professor and expressing rational statements about 2 + 2 = 4, for example. But in other way, the evolution pushes you away from pure rationality, because evolution is not interested in driving you particularly toward rationality. It's only interested to the extent that it helps you make more baby. And so we're not fundamentally either irrational or rational. We're just fundamentally evolving for something else than rationality. And it just so happens that these things is sometimes accidentally correlated with rationality. So Podus Monans is saying, Peterson strikes me as that type of intellectual who lets his ego get the better of him. Yeah, and I'm sure that inside of him he's not that much of an egomaniac. But I think that he was genuinely interested in challenging stuff, but he had a poor measure of the difficulty of the task that he was setting up for himself. Let's see.
Yeah, that's a good. Well, I'm going to approach that obliquely to begin with. So let me throw a couple of propositions at you. And I know that you don't accept Hume's distinction between an is and an ought, that you're willing to challenge that. And like, fair enough, it's a reasonable thing to try to challenge, although it's quite difficult. But
so we've just talked about how there was a categorical difference between, there are some statements that are purely factual, there are some other statements that are purely moral. They tell you what to do. So here what Jordan Peterson is bringing is the Hume distinction between is and ought. Of course, you cannot derive an is from an ought. You can inform your moral decisions by facts, and you can inform your factual search of the world by morality, but that doesn't mean that there's an overlap. You won't ever discover a fact about the world that tells you what you should want, because you will have to start with something that you want in the first place. The facts can only show you how you can better get what you want. It shouldn't. If it changes your preferences about the world, then we can say that you've just decided to base your set of moral preferences on other axioms. That's fine. And facts may have caused this in your reflection. It may have changed your brain. But there is no rational justification for facts coming in and changing what you want from the world. You won't ever find a rational argument for it.
But that doesn't mean it's impossible. But I've been thinking a lot about the essential philosophical contradiction between a Newtonian worldview, which I would say your view is nested inside, and a Darwinian worldview, because those views are not the same.
So that's these are not terms that are typically used that way. A Newtonian worldview. I think that's a kind of original way of Jordan in putting it. But I think that what he's meaning in terms of a Newtonian worldview, he's thinking about a world in which laws of physics apply.
Okay, I don't care. All right, we're moving on. I haven't listened to that debate between Harris and Peterson. Nope. Destiny, did you watch this video?
Through and agonizingly debunked these claims.
Nope. Oh wait, actually we might have on stream. Oh, we've ever watched this. This video is so poorly made. Oh, never mind, he did it better. Nice, okay. The first video that we watched needed that. The first video, he just cuts to it and lets the bird go at it for like 20 minutes. And I was like, why doesn't it go back and forth? That would have been way better. But this guy did it, so good job. This was the original that I thought was kind of bad. Thought this was satire. I got a big email from a dude, from a biologist that got really mad about this. Oh, actually, he emailed me back saying he wants to come on. He works in genetics research, I think. Fuck, hold on one second. I'll be on tonight in a few hours. Oh, fuck, that was yesterday. I'm gonna read this whole email, okay? This is gonna be a little bit boring, okay? Sorry. I'm gonna read this email. I thought this is an interesting email. I like it when I get emails from people, okay? Some of you. Never mind, that's not an invitation, though. Hi, Stephen. I'm a genetics researcher and I've been listening to you talk about race and genetics. You haven't made any big mistakes so far, but I wanted to clarify some things for you and give you something more to think about. First, definitions of quote-unquote race and quote-unquote ancestry. You have a good intuitive grasp of what the word race really is. It's whatever people define it to be, and that definition changes over time. In other words, it can be thought of as some combination of genetics plus environmental plus social factors. You can't totally determine someone's race from a DNA test because the definition of race is determined by how people view you and by how you view yourself. The only time respected geneticists will ever use the word race in a scientific paper is if they are trying to include environmental or social factors in a study, and they use the word race because that is the word used on the checkbox that people mark on hospital record forms. That is sometimes done in respected studies, for instance, if they want to study the effects of environmental and social factors on a person's health. Why are you reading his email as if he's evil? Wait, what am I? I hate when people say quote unquote. Well, I'm just making sure you know that he quoted it in the email. Fuck you. There is a word I haven't heard you use before. Ancestry. Ancestry refers to where your ancestors lived and who they were to a lesser extent, and it can be more or less determined with some statistical uncertainty from a DNA test. Companies like Ancestry.com and 23andMe and others can identify your genetic ancestry if you pay them $100 or so. To show you how this can work, I'm attaching a pretty neat paper that was published in Nature, a highly respected scientific journal. Figure 1 basically shows that if you treat DNA sequences as mathematical objects and make a plot of people's DNA along the two directions of greatest variability and rotate it a bit, you end up with something that looks very much like a map of Europe. Spain is in the bottom left, Russia is in the top right. So there are a few implications here. The first is that you can often tell where people's ancestors lived by looking at their DNA. This isn't always 100% accurate because there are groups of people who move around a lot and don't intermarry much. Roma, Ashkenazi Jews, Basque, etc. But you can still determine who these people are, they just don't fit so nicely on the map. The differences between people whose ancestors lived in different environments, say people who lived in mountains versus valleys, are smaller in some sense than the differences caused by the diffusion of genetics between neighbors. And you can make similar maps for the rest of the world, more or less. It's also important to understand that while this map shows the top two directions of genetic variability, the variation forms a small subset in the overall variation. The total variation within Spain is still going to be greater than the variation between Spain and France. It's also possible for patterns of genetic variation to be due to population history and not necessarily due to fitness effects. Population bottlenecks and genetic drift can cause rare traits to become more common. Another thing I wanted to point out is that all modern human genetic variation is a subset of genetic variation from Africa. There is more genetic diversity within Africa than the rest of the world because modern humans began in Africa and a small subset migrated off that continent. When people say, oh, look at all the problems black people are having in the US and Africa, it must be genetics, it really shows a striking amount of ignorance. When I'm being a bit snarky, I like to remind people that we don't have competitions to find the world's worst basketball players. As for intelligence and behavior, the fact of the matter is there's very little we know about genetic sources of human behavior. There is a lot of research that has gone into identifying the causes of various behavioral disorders like autism, schizophrenia, Alzheimer's, and while there are a small number of single gene disorders, Tay-Sachs, sickle cell anemia, hemophilia, etc., most disorders are so complex that we can't identify their genetic causes. If you go to, say, snpedia.com, you can find a lot of scientific studies and SNPs for various diseases. SNP is an acronym for single nucleotide variant, pronounced like the English word SNP. But you'll see that all of these studies there are typically some small number of SNPs that correspond to a small increase in disease prevalence. And if you look into it, you'll find that all of the SNPs that have been identified will correspond to likely a single-digit percentage of the overall heritability. By the way, one of the problems we have with autism, for instance, is that we don't even know how many diseases we're dealing with. If we're terrible at identifying the genetic causes of clear-cut disorders like schizophrenia or autism, we are much worse at identifying genetic causes of subtler behaviors like aggression or intelligence. We don't have good ways to measure these things, and there are numerous social and environmental influences on how they manifest. But even if there weren't, we'd still be terrible at determining genetic causes of human behaviors because these complex traits are too difficult for us to analyze at the moment from a purely mathematical standpoint. Regarding intelligence specifically, you can look at the SNPpedia references here, which also discusses some of the various ways in which we're terrible at figuring this stuff out. He links something and then it says 0.43%. That's not 43%. It's 100 times less than 43%. Of the variation in educational attainment could be explained by a study of 400,000 subjects, and most of the genetic associations are probably false positives. My friend recommends this journal's special issue, which discusses genomics and philosophy of race. I haven't read it myself, but I can send you the articles if you're interested and don't have access. I thought this was an interesting meme. This guy says he is in his 30s and has a PhD in the STEM field where he's done research for about 10 years. Right now he's currently doing research in genetics. Somebody sent me an email about the false positive genetic thing. I wonder if I can find it. Oh, I think it might be this. This was an interesting meme. Most reported genetic associations with general intelligence are probably false positives. The title says it all, and I yanked it from a paper that is now online and free. It's of interest because of its relevance to the future genetic understanding of complex cognitive and behavioral traits. Here's the abstract. General intelligence, G, and virtually all other behavioral traits are heritable. Associations between G and specific single nucleotide polymorphisms, SNPs, and several candidate genes involved in brain functions have been reported. We sought to replicate published associations between 12 specific genetic variants and G using 3 independent, well-characterized longitudinal data sets of 5571, 1759, and 2441 individuals. Of 32 independent tests across all 3 data sets, only one was nominally significant at the p approximately 0.5 or 0.05 level. By contrast, power analyses showed that we should have expected 10 to 15 significant associations given reasonable assumptions for genotype effect sizes. As positive controls, we confirmed accepted genetic associations for Alzheimer's disease and body mass index, and we used SNP-based relatedness calculations to replicate estimates that about half of the variance in G is accounted for by common genetic variation among individuals. We conclude that different approaches than candidate genes are needed in the molecular genetics of psychology and social sciences. Wow, interesting memes. Destiny, keep in mind that this only talks about specific gene associations. We thought it was far. This doesn't invalidate the gene IQ connection. It's not trying to invalidate the gene IQ connection. It's just saying that making that connection is very, very difficult. And the way that genes manifest into phenotypes is very, very, very complicated. So when somebody says something like black people have this warrior gene that makes them 15% less intelligent, it's probably based on pseudoscience. But isn't what defines pseudoscience just whoever reads it? Wait, what? Okay, I don't know how long Josh is going to take. Oh, we were going to put the... Oh, our meme. Okay, so Chrono Trigger was on what? The Super Nintendo? How do I get, what's the best Super Nintendo emulator? Emu Paradise. This is where I used to go for all of my old ROMs. I'm not getting the DS one because people were saying that broadcasting both screens and shit was going to be cancerous. How do you feel about the United Airlines response to the Fight Club memes? What do they do? Do they just settle? What the fuck is Aslan doing? Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back 1 second. Okay, no. This is the best-in-class emulator for SNES. People are saying Heigen or Higen now or whatever. But this emulates like 50 things. How can it be better than a specialty emulator? Huh. Fuck, do I have 7-zip on this computer yet? Oh yeah, I should compile my own, you're right. I'll do that later. Okay, I'm just gonna download the the fuck is the difference between the executable and the MSI? Does anybody know? Alternative MSI installer. Ah.
D.
D. Do you think I have porn in my downloaded folder? No. Close call. Wow!
E.
Okay, wait. How do I, do I need to download firmware for this the Super Nintendo to make it work? Wow, Rhyme Scheme, welcome to the Tier 4 Subber Clubber.
Hey there, buddy. Get DS emulator and play DS version of the game. You're welcome. Love you, buddy.
What's a good Super Nintendo game that I haven't played in a long time? What do you think? What's like a good one to try it out? Nintendo. Super Famicom. Is that the Super Nintendo? I'm gonna play Chrono Trigger, but not yet. I'll probably do it sometime after this weekend. A Link to the Past. Oh shit! I remember this. I remember this game forever ago. Oh my god! I think is this the one with the light in the dark world? Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
You should play Earthbound Duo.
Wait, what? Where's the Dark World theme song? Yeah, this shit. I remember this game. Bum 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 ba da dum doo. Do 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 do. How do I? Where's the download button? Download links. Play in your browser. Why do we even have a thing? Play Golden Sun? Wait, that's not the cowboy game, is it? No, never mind. I don't know what the fuck this shit is. Listen, I can download this because I own a legal copy of the game, so it's just a backup, okay? Yeah, what? Enter the CAPTCHA. Wait, do I type it in here? Sunset Riders is the cowboy game. Oh, yeah. You can play this on Aerosand's Wii? Wait, is that true? Start saving now. Like that? And then click verify and download? God, this site is fucking horrible. Please scroll down to get your download link. Is this it? How big do you think these games are? Is that serious? Holy shit. The whole game is only 1 megabyte. God damn. Okay, Nintendo Super Famicom. Do we go? Oh wait, hold on. File Explorer. This PC. Users. Stephen Bonnell II. Doxed. Documents? No. Fuck. Wait, where was this at? Library. Oh, under emulation, sorry. Why do I have so many folders up? Wait, what the fuck? Do you think maybe it doesn't automatically make the folders? Do you think this is even gonna work? Okay. What does this button do? Oh, now it worked. Oh, wait, but I just can't see the thing. Fuck, that's not what I wanted. Load Super Famicom. Wait, is it?
25 years of memes, Nathan Dunk.
It's Famicom. Oh. I don't think it's gonna matter if I spell this right, will it? Was it in the right folder anyway? Oh my god. Oh no. I feel like this isn't the right type of file, is it? What type of file does it need? Is it not SFC? Can I not click and drag this shit? Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Library, Nintendo. Super Famicom is the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, right? Load ROM file. Oh, load ROM file. Well, wait, what the fuck are these for? Load ROM file. I wonder if this is just looking for, Are you sure there's no firmware that I need? It didn't even load the ROM. Or it didn't do anything. Now go back to the Super Famicom shit and it'll be there. Nintendo, Super Famicom. You sure about that? Are you sure about that? Okay, all the people are telling me to get this emulator. What am I supposed to do? What the fuck? Go to your Higgin folder and open Icarus.exe. Really? This thing? What does this do? Icarus. What the fuck is this for? Library path unwritable. Ran as an admin. Import. Oh my fucking god. Now import the file. I mean, do you think it's working? If it's unwritable, does that just mean it literally couldn't save its shit? You have to delete that super family. Oh, did I fuck up by making this folder maybe? Okay. Where is that folder? Users. Emulation. Did I copy this or did I just... Okay. Delete. What am I looking for? Okay, Icarus. Wait, Higgin. Icarus. Oh no. Downloads. Zelda. This. Import. Import completed successfully. Library. Is there a volume button on this shit? Wait, it stopped. Aren't emulators not allowed on Twitch? Wait, is that true? Are any of the buttons mapped by default? Because it looked like it wasn't. I'm not playing this right now, I'm just saying if this works, okay? We can use controllers? How do I know if it actually like sees my shit? Holy fuck, these graphics. Okay, settings, configuration, input. Oh no, everybody's in jail. Time of Destiny. Oh fuck. Okay, do I need to do something special for the computer to recognize my controller? Download DS4 Windows. The program that I use for Bloodborne, really? There's no native support? I bet there's native support for Xbox controllers. $19.92. This game is older than 90% of people here. It's almost older than me. The weird thing is that playing games like these, it's kind of comparable to games today because so many indie games try to fucking look like it and shit, right? Download now. Normally I would download the source and compile my own, but since we're streaming, we'll go kind of quick. Pink. For those who prefer regular install, but let's prefer portable. Okay, we'll do this. Higgins should support it natively. My PS4 controller. Wait, so is this working now, do you think? Step 1, install the DS4 driver. Wait, I assume Destiny just has to restart the emulator. Wait, are you sure about that? No controller connected? Holy shit. Alright, I'm gonna try restarting the emulator. I don't think this is gonna fix it though, but we'll see. It's never this easy. It's never ever this easy. Settings, configuration. It's working now. Do you think it's working because I restarted it, or do you think it's working because I installed the thing? Now both sides will claim victory. Okay. Wait. Oh, because I muted it. Wait. I don't even have the option to unmute it now. What the fuck? What the fuck is this shit? No. Stop. Stop this shit. No. Okay. Oh no, but now this is all fucked. How do I set the audio? Audio. Oh no, why is it lagging? Okay, stop. Okay, try one more time. Okay, Higgin. Are we good? There we go. Library. Nintendo. Yes. Go. There we go. Do you think my controller setting's still stuck? Oh no, it's not doing anything. Why want to do anything? Sorry. Oh, I see. Super Famicom. Up, down, left, right. B, A, Y, X, L. Did the Super Nintendo really have this many buttons on its controller? Holy fuck. We was kings. Oh no, did I not click apply or something? Settings. Configuration. No, it's... Why can't I push? Oh wait, no. Why can't I push any buttons? No, why won't it work? I feel like when I used ZNES in the past, it was like really easy to get everything rolling. Why is this so difficult? Okay, Super Famicom, yes. Close the window? What, this window? And you think that'll make it work magically? It's not working, buddy. Restart? I have to restart after defining the hotkeys? That sounds so stupid. Power cycle? Nope, it's not doing anything. Press A. I don't fucking know which button that is, but I'm pushing them all, so I feel like it's gotta be one of them. Oh my god, are you serious? We have to like manually plug in everything? Okay, controller port 1, plug in. Fine, okay. There we go. There we go. That real life doxing right there. The other missing girls. Whew. Is this the only Zelda where you're given like a grandpa or like a parent or like a family member? Are there any others where you are? Can I make this full screen? I don't think I can. Like, this is, I think, as big as I can make it. Oh, and Wind Waker you're given a grandpa? Look at this guy with his pedo stash. He's walking away with our first sword. Alt-Enter? Why do all of you guys assume that the Cancer Steam shortcuts work on everything? Why do you guys always make that assumption? That's very strange to me. Why can't I open this? You've got the lamp. I don't have any magic power. Can we throw these? Oh, shit. Fucking get loaded, son. You can jump off these. Yeah, boy. Hey, let me through. Damn, dude, look, you get a fucking map and everything. Holy shit. Count the pixels, boys. Fuck off. I think you get 2 levels of gauntlets in this game that help you pick these things up. You know, you only level 1 for these, right? I think. Oh, and you can ram trees later on with your sword too, right? To get shit to fall out. Have you played this game before? Yeah, but literally, when I beat this game, I'm pretty sure like half of you weren't even born yet. I must have been fucking 7 or 8 years old, maybe. Oh my god, dude, look at all these bushes. Oh, and they respawn. We can do this forever until we get... We're gonna do this until we have 999 rupees. Oh yeah, these are the ones you need the big gauntlets for. Oh yeah, we should play the Metal Gear. I've never played Metal Gear or Metal Gear 2. Oh my god, well, where are we supposed to go? Does anybody know? Holy shit, I'm so lost. Fuck, dude. Maybe around to the other end? Damn, Daniel. Grandpa, Uncle, what happened? Handed down by our people. What do you mean by our people? How? Do you raise the shield somehow, or is it just, can you not actually block things with it? I don't remember. Or is it always up? Oh shit. Oh my god, I get absolutely fucking dumpstered. What, I can't break? You can light these, right? Yeah, there we go. Wait, what did I just pick up? Oh, fuck, I didn't mean to do that. I have no idea what I just picked up. What was in the chest? Oh, some repairs. Oh, there we go. Yeah, boy. Cut me down some bushes. We just picked up our uncle's sword and we can already like fight like a pro, dude. Holy shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Alright, let's go, Ganon. So that will hit my shield? What? That didn't hit my shield at all! Fuck. Oh, you gotta do things from above, don't you? Don't I get like a map of the shit yet? This emulator has full screen. It's just really, really fucking stupid to get full screen to work. Well, why not tell us how? Oh, oh my god, he like cheated. There we go. Fuck. Oh my god. Isn't there a way to block shit with your shield in this game? I feel like there was. Maybe I'm crazy, maybe not. F11? Kill yourself. I'm pretty sure in this game there's like, you pull like one of these. Or there are things you can pull to like move secrets. Fuck. Oh, there we go. There's our map. What was that, square? Hold your charged sword to block? What? That's not even fair, I can't even see! Oh my god. This is where it all ends. This game is way too hard. Oh, I didn't even read the options. I have to pick up Nathan in like an hour. We probably could have started Chrono Trigger, dude. Maybe I should. Oh, purple dudes. Oh, shit. Oh, out duel, dude. It's so hard. Wait, so how do you actually get this emulator to full screen? Oh, the curtains. Look, I'm the king now. Oh, never mind. Make the box bigger? Can you? I don't think you can. Why can't you break pots with your sword? What the fuck? Poke. Oh, it undid my poke. Whatever. Get dumpstered, kid. Why do these guys have like daggers, man? How gypped do you think they feel? What's like a quick Super Nintendo game that you can play like a couple rounds of? I forgot. I think I originally played Zombies Ate My Neighbors on the map on Sega, so I don't know the SNES version. Oh, Contra. I never actually played Super Metroid. Played Chess Master? Get the fuck away from me, kid. You're not even close to being good. Nowhere near my level. Think if I jump off, I die? I think it just does damage, right? Yeah. I hate this emulator. Okay, for people that recommended me this emulator, then why the fuck did you recommend this one? the fuck was the point of coming all the way back here? This one is supposed to be hyper accurate. Oh, okay. Oh, shit! I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me. Do I have any keys? Nope, 0. F11 does not vote full screen. Please stop with this nonsense. My tip is unbeatable. Ooh, we got a key. Boomerang. This is where Zelda was. Oh, what? It freezes people? Oh, shit. Wait, do you think it actually does damage? Dude, you're not even good. You're actually like straight Garbo, kid. Oh, shit. Oh, you see how I got him on the... Oh, shit, on the rear? The return? Master key? Zelda, I have a gift for you. Aw. Not at all means she just repeats it, right? If you go to settings, hotkey, toggle full screen. Uh-oh. What's it gonna do? Is it actually gonna work? Oh, shit. Uh-oh, follower. Damn, that's like fucking 5 rubies. That's my beach. What? Damn, guys. Da-da-do-do-do-do-do. Oh shit! Oh, dumpster! Absolutely dumpster, dude. Do you think this guy's even trying? Do you think that dude's even trying? You know where you're going, dude. There's only one place for you. Yeah, I think you can throw your boomerang to catch the rupees, right? Oh, fuck. I don't remember if you can or not. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. What? Holy, wait, what? Was that a, did we just bug out? Wait, wait, what just happened? I thought you guys said this was a perfect emulator. What the fuck? Alright, we're doing an any percent run. I guess. What? Am I not supposed to be out here yet? Oh shit. Oh, gotcha. Should I push to the left? Oh. Okay. Downstairs. Holy shit. Do you think if I light all 4 of those, the secret thing opens? Was I supposed to light all of those? What the fuck? Oh. Oh, look, you do get your... Fuck. Who's the girl following Zelda? That's the princess. Fuck off. Oh my god. Wait, what? Oh, I need another key. Wow. What a puzzle. Oh, this is for bombs. Are you kidding me? Daybreak? Can I set this guy on fire? Nope. Oh, you just move. Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, fuck. Ba-da, 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 ba-da. Well, what does this one do? Oh, shit! Is this the end? No. Too good. Way too skilled. Wasn't even close. I never beat the 2D side-scroller Zelda game. We should play that one. The horrible one. Whoa! How does this guy know my name already? Master Sword. Yeah, did this guy stream snipe me? Move! I'll see you later, babe. Alright guys, this is the best split we've had in a long time. Bum bum ba-da-dum 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 ba-da-bum. Damn, this world map, dude. Holy shit! I think I'm playing Skyrim. Oh, the 2-for-1 speedrun strats. Oh, the legendary Zelda game. Every single Zelda game, boys. Wow, that's it. There's not even that many. You look like you might have an interesting destiny. Whoa. What? Shouldn't you tell me the price before? Another stream sniper. Daybreak! What happened to the graphics and latest PUBG update? Wait, what happened? Boom, 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 boom. What do you do? Hide out for a gang of thieves. Oh my god, unbeatable puzzles. Does everything only move once? Damn, Daniel. Can I pull these back? Damn, Daniel. Damn, Daniel. Damn, Daniel. Nice job, guys. Whoa, that's me. This shit sucks. What do you got? Okay, I'll go looking. Huh. Wait, what? Wait, what happened? Did this game just kill my monitor? Wait, what did he just do? What happened? Mate, do you know who the fuck I am? Oh, wait, hold on. That fucker turned me in? Hey! Who the fuck is this? Give me your mail! Who the fuck are you? Fuck off, I don't want that shit. Are we playing Chrono Trigger? Yeah, we will. I'm just testing the emulator out. It seems to be working. Isn't there supposed to be a store? Can't you steal from stores in this game? Bum, bum, bum. I think you have the Game Boy game. Why does this fucker keep running from me? I'm gonna fuck this dude up. Bum bum. Kashibian. At around 6. Oh man, how are we ever gonna get in there? Are we ever gonna figure out the puzzle? Doom, 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 doom. Holy shit, we did it. Wait, how do you do it? Oh, we have to have it selected, I mean. God damn, dude. I'm trying to think if there were any like really fun games that I played on the Super Nintendo. I feel like all my memories are like PlayStation. I've never played any of the Chrono Trigger games before. Alright, we're done with this game. Pick Nathan up in an hour and 15 minutes. Probably have time for one round of PUBG, because it's going to be a first place finish. Oh, but before we do that, we're not playing any games. One of these there is a song on one of these albums that I said sounded like Interstellar. Can anybody tell me what album and song that was? I totally forgot which one it was. Huh.
Hello, I am Bentham and welcome to Factorio 0.15. The new update has arrived and it's a big one. There's a lot of stuff to get through and let's just launch straight into it. I don't want to waste any time whatsoever. There's a whole bunch of features, but there are a couple of really big ones that you can probably see already. I'm stood in the middle of a bunch of stuff that we've never seen before. This is the nuclear stuff. This is where we're going to start. Let's go to the beginning of the process and work our way through. I'm just going to run through all the major things that have happened with this update, all the cool stuff that we're going to get to play with as things are going ahead. I mean, immediately you can notice that everything looks a bit weird. It's all grey, and the reason for that is the change to the night vision goggles. They now don't make everything green. They make everything a sort of more monochrome color, unless it's lit up, in which case it looks fine. And also it means the nuclear stuff over there glows a nice green. But we'll start at the beginning. This here, let's switch on. Oh, it's already on.
Jeez.
Hey buddy, I'm really enjoying this chilled Zelda stream. Papa bless.
Papa bless, my dude. Oh wait, does anybody remember? Does anybody know which song I'd been talking about yesterday? Am I playing Factorio with Kyle? Yeah, tonight I am. See the massive gold train you started? Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is going on in that thread, but yeah, I saw it. Fucking got him. Destiny, it was this song, I think. Which one? Oh, Rain. I don't think it was this one. Sorry, it was this track. No, it wasn't. It was definitely that album, though. Was it? There was a track on one of these albums yesterday I said sounded like an Interstellar song, but I can't. Wait, was it this one? Oh, I think it was this one. It's this one. It's this one. Okay, that's all I wanted. This album is sick. This whole Algorithmatics thing. Fuck, dude, my duo rank got fucking annihilated. Rank 235. I'm just gonna go ahead and knock out a quick rank 1 here. Oh wait, actually I have this album right here. So we don't have to fuck with this shit. Why not just buy the discography? Wait, is there an option to just buy all those albums? Like as one click without having to do 50 million different things? I didn't see an option. Wait, it's literally right there. Well, I know you can buy them individually. Oh, this is to get the full discography? Oof, $73. Oh, but it's in play money. Shit, do we have time to make it? Oh no, I just fucked my shit up. Oops. You set to not playing? Yeah, I know, that's because I'm gonna be going in like within an hour. Alright, how we feeling this game, boys? For a good pachinko drop? Huh. RTBA getting banned. Oh my god, did I go way too far away? No, that's perfect. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4 people? Oh my god, it's not gonna be perfect. I'm just kidding, dude. Everything I do is perfect. Get me right on that roof, baby. Right on that roof, baby. 1, 2, 3, 4 in town. Oh my god, no, it's not gonna be perfect. Oh, I needed a little bit more forward momentum. How do you pronounce the name of this town? I call it Pachinki, but if it could be some weird ass shit, I don't know. Ponsky or something? I don't know. It could be something a lot different. Why drop this shit? Let me in. I need you to tell me definitively. Ask, find Neon Kitsa should know, right? Isn't this like a Russian city or some shit? Oh my god, this early on and we already have a pan? How can we be stopped? Wait, did I open that door? I must have, right? Shots to the north. Rene gets a gun, a vest, and then starts killing people ASAP? That sounds pretty spooky. What do you do if someone's camping a building? Gunshots or footsteps? Gunshots. Boom, boom, boom. I like the songs, and they're quiet, but they have the fucking damper or the whatever shits on the hammers. Sounds like fucking footsteps. It's so annoying. Fuck. I feel like everybody's camping their respective buildings now in this city. Like going over there feels like a mistake. Are these all unlooted, really? That was across the street, I think. Vehicle. I could loot all these houses for free. What's right behind me? Anybody know where behind me? Do you think he's upstairs in this building? You don't think you'd be camping? Fuck. Where the fuck did I get shot from? He did. He shot me from in here. This window's broken. Then where did Cookie Cheese go? Fuck me. you think these houses are all unlooted? Damn, Chen's getting that 2-minute mute. What a bad girl. The Vector Dream is alive, guys. We just gotta find one. Wow, thanks, Megamaniac. I feel like everybody's fucking camping in a room, dude. And I'm the retard running around just waiting for some dude to shoot out a window and fucking kill him. Feels fucking bad, man. Did that dude just fuck up? Can I hear reloading a shotgun if I do it? Damn, Daniel. That dude's probably mad as fuck. The Vector Dream, it's alive. It is alive, guys. We found it. Do you think that dude's mad? I think that dude's mad. I think he's pretty mad. He's probably pretty mad. He's probably a little mad. How is my inventory full? I just have bullets. This level 1 backpack's not helping. Alright, tell me if you guys see anybody. Level 3 back. Oh, this guy had a vector as well. That really makes you think. What do I have for this? Compensator good. Flash hider bad. Oh shit, that circle. I need 10 medkits. I can drop. This ammo would be cool. Can I drop like 20 of these and then pick up this? Alright, we'll just chill here. Shift click something the ammo and you will pick up the max what you can carry. Is that true? Wait, I don't need any. Did that just happen? Did we? Oh, I didn't know that. Do you think we're in a good spot? I think I need to get upstairs. No way someone is up here, right? Why is that door closed? Why is this door closed? No way! Suppressor. Put it on! Why? Oh my god, he's got an M4. This is where I die. That dude got dumpstered. Whew. Okay. How mad is that guy? Do you think that dude got mad as fuck? Oh! Did I get the drop and everything? Oh shit. Wait. No. Yes. He's still in there, right? Do you guys think he left and I missed it? Shoot out the windows to scare him? I don't know if I want him scared. Oh no! Do you think he just saw me? There's a... Fuck. I think he's in here. He's in my building. No, he's not. Fuck! I've got to move. But my spot. No! We got, this is a Bad circle. Good luck, boys. He was in the bush. Rip. Alright, we tried. Alright, I don't think I really have time for another one. I love you guys. I will be back tonight. I'll probably be back within an hour. I'm probably gonna be playing with Steel for a little bit, and then I'll play with Kyle for Factorio. Have fun. Be careful. Rip one. Stay safe. Peace out, guys.